Welcome to another podcast of Wild 8 Podcast, el podcast para todos los músicos. Aquí hoy tenemos a un baterista buen reconocido aquí en la área de Houston, Jorge Flores, baterista y fundador, uno de los fundadores de Grupo Sencillo. Welcome, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So how's you were just telling me yesterday you got a little crazy, huh?
Yeah, man. We stayed up quite till about 3 a.m. allá in South Houston.
No más.
No más. algo tranquilón.
I got you. So I'm gonna just get right into it, bro. This episode, for the people who are watching, I'm gonna learn as much as y'all are learning. I randomly reached out to George and he actually replied. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was like, this boy ain't gonna reply.
No, and I saw it.
Yeah.
On the on Instagram it says the request.
Yeah.
I think I had, and then you had put something on my Instagram.
I think you had questions or something. I was like, when you coming on this podcast?
I clicked on it and I was like, oh, there's more. There's like more. Yeah. So I seen it and I was like, man, yeah. And then I seen Houston, so I was like, here locally. So
yeah, that's badass, man. First of all, I appreciate you coming down, bro.
I appreciate you inviting, man.
Yeah, thank you. Just how I tell everybody, I know that the musician life comes with a house life, also, work life, and on the weekends it's nonstop, bro. Y'all are out and about.
Correct.
I think you even told me that tomorrow, right? You're flying out?
I fly out Friday.
Friday.
Okay. Friday at 5 or 6 in the morning.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Nah, pero pues I guess that's typical music life, huh? I guess how long you been gigging for, bro? I mean, let's start off with that.
Bueno, pues, I mean, basically all my life, bro. I have my dad and my mom have pictures. I was in diapers and I was sitting on my dad's lap and on a little snare, and we would go to the pulga. Your average family would go to the pulga, and I would tell my dad, hey man, I want to go play drums. So my dad would go up there with me and he would ask, hey, come my son play drums, and my dad would sit on the chair and I would sit on my dad's lap and I'll jam.
No shit. So él le daba la pata.
Él le daba la pata y.
So your dad's a drummer. Well, I guess ahí le daba con el tiempo.
Like he'll tell you, I'm not a drummer, I'm not an accordion player, but he taught us all the basics.
Oh,
like he taught me the basic on accordion.
Got you.
And on drums, but he'll tell you like, man, I'm not a drummer, I'm not an accordion player, pero lo básico, sí lo toca.
So you could say reconoce la música. He's just never. Has he ever been in a group or anything like?
No. He's actually my manager. He's our manager.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, he's the manager of the band.
Don't be saying nothing negative on here then. You're gonna watch this.
Yeah, no, he's the manager of the band, and shout out to my dad, man. I'm super grateful for him, and if it wasn't for him, a lot of things would not be what they are right now.
Yeah, man, that's badass that you're able to not only gig with your brother. You were telling me, what's his name, bro? He's gonna kill me for that. Mark. Yeah, I didn't know that till like right now when you told me, bro, that y'all were brothers, and not only that, but that the group is ran by your dad.
Yeah,
I think
it's a family business, bro. Like me, the drummer, and my brother, the accordion player. My brother Joel, he's our front house engineer.
Mm-hmm.
My brother Johnny, he's our light guy / anything we need.
Gotcha.
My dad's the manager. My mom's the accountant. It's like a little, small family business.
Damn, that's badass, bro. I had no idea. I mean, of course, just I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna learn as much as y'all are gonna learn on this podcast. I had no idea about any of that, bro. I didn't know. It shocked me that you're Mark's brother, bro. Y'all don't even look alike, man.
We don't, bro. we don't. But
yeah.
A lot of people don't know.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna find out. Yeah, man. Well, that's badass, dude. So I guess you could say that you've been around music your whole life, huh?
I have, bro.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 28.
28.
September 20th, I turned 29. ¿Cuántos días?
Damn, September 23rd, I turned 30. I ain't gonna say 30. I'm gonna say 30.
30.
I'm gonna be in my 30s.
30s.
But
I'm 28, bro.
Yeah. So how long has Sencillo been together now, bro? Because I'll be honest with you, man. Como te digo, I've heard of y'all, and there's just so you can kind of know these questions where I'm coming from too,
Correct.
Because I know of y'all, I've known of y'all, pero pues how you I told you, bro, my music is norteño con sax.
Correct.
And que I do like cumbias, I do like like duelo, intocable, and stuff like that. Pero I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, bro. As far as Sencillo, I've heard of y'all probably within the past 2 years.
Okay.
Y I'm being honest, bro. Like, it was music que sí se mueve uno, and I've gone to one or two of y'all's gigs.
Okay.
Pero que tú digas like jam, how I jam trileros and polo
Yeah,
like every day on my way to work.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't do
yeah.
it, bro. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Pero so yeah, man. How long has Sencillo been together now?
I want to say '05, bro.
Oh five.
Because like this was a topic that we talked about. You know, it was me, my dad, and my brother, and everybody. And we were like, hey, you know, we're gonna count when we were in the garage making noise and the family parties. My dad was like, because back then we used to be called los chavalos. It was not sencillo. Because my dad was like, hey, wait, you know, let's go to the house party de tu tío. Te voy a traer los chavalos. And we'll go and we'll play for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
We wouldn't, you know, sometimes we wouldn't get paid, but we just wanted to do it.
Just look at them like, tío, no seas codo.
Yeah, like
pay me, bro.
We wouldn't do it, you know.
Yeah.
We would do it just because we wanted to.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where, you know, we're making $150, $200 as a band. All of us, you know, we'll get $20, $30.
Right.
And it was Los Chavalos, and then Sencillo. We want 05.
05.
I want to say 05.
Is that when y'all named it? Whenever you put Sencillo on, or were you still the Chavalos in 05?
It was Chavalos, and then we got with the promoter that he was kind of moving us around. And he kind of, I think they changed the name to Sensible. And then my dad was like, you know, we're gonna be called Sencillo. And everybody was like Sencillo, like, you know, pues, you know, los chavalos, you know, sencillos and this and that.
Yeah.
So we named ourselves Sencillo, and till this day, you know, Sencillo, and I'm just like, Sencillo.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like I was telling one of my homeboys that you were coming on here, and I was like,
yeah,
I was one of them. He was like, bro, that's not even how you say the name. I'm like, yeah. He told me, he was like, get that shit right before he sits up there, bro. I thought it was the same.
No,
too.
a lot of people, and the majority of our friends in like Mexico and stuff, when we went to the Sagar show, Sencillo, and you know, yeah, you know, I was saying Sencillo, you know, Sencillo, because I think it's the acento that
yeah.
You know, we didn't put it on ours.
You just put it like that.
Yeah, we just did it like that.
Yeah, well, it's so is it Grupo Sencillo or is it just straight Sencillo?
No, it's Grupo Sencillo.
Grupo Sencillo.
Yeah.
Either way, man, it's Grupo Sencillo or just Sencillo. It's a catchy name because you don't. I mean, for one, it's y'all's logo's badass. I know it's whenever you sent it to me, I was like, man, this is pretty cool. Like I was trying to figure it out. I was like, I thought I needed to turn it one way, but I was like, nah, it's got to be the Z's, bro. I didn't know if it was like N's, but I was like, I was just being creative on Photoshop, and after turning it, I'm like, why would they put N's whenever their name is Z's? Yeah. But it's cool, man. I like y'all's. I've been jamming to y'all. I mean, I'm with you ever since you told me that you would come on. Every morning I'll put that shit on to work, and
hell yeah, bro. Thank you,
man. Your brother on accordion, bro. That dude's a beast, bro. Like eso sí te puedo decir, bro. I'm not a musician. I'll be honest with you, pero I've been around music long enough to where it's like, well, I give credit where it's due, to be honest with you. And you too, man. You on drums, dude.
No,
you're a
bro.
beast, bro.
Thank you.
Not just because you're here. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I see a lot of young kids, you know, or younger kids, younger than us at least, that look up to you. You know, I had about 3 or 4, you know, when instead of sending questions, they're like, man, just, you know, tell him he's a badass drummer. So,
no, man.
I didn't get their names, bro, but I can give them to you if you want to, you know, reply to them directly. But
yeah. Shout out to
they just said, man, tell him he's a badass drummer. But yeah, man. So y'all are here out of Houston, huh?
Yes, the majority of us are all, you know, based out of. We're in Houston, but some in South Houston, North Houston.
Gotcha.
I'm over here, and I mean, I don't know what my area of town is. Huffman
on the other side of the lake.
On the other side of the lake, going towards Dayton.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
got you. And born and raised here, bro, or what are your raíces? Where your parents come from and stuff like
that? My mom is from Rio Grande.
Okay.
Rio Grande City over there in El Valle, and my dad is from Roma.
Oh, okay. So Valley, del 956.
Del 956.
Yeah. My grandpa's actually from San Benito.
San Benito. Okay.
Yeah, and so I know like San Benito, Far, McAllen, like going down the summer with my dad.
Okay.
We were always up and down South Padre Island. Can you see? Yeah, bro. I mean, it's cool until you get to Florida and you're like, man, South Padre ain't really.
South Padre is chill, man. We were there not too long ago. We played with who it was Secreto and Viejones
Really?
right there at Clayton's in the
Oh yeah, the outdoor bar.
yeah, the outdoor bar we did there, and that was fun, man.
So how do they do it there, bro? Because I've been there,
Uh-huh.
but how do they set up the stage there? Is it
There's a whole stage there, bro. Like
really?
wow, in the middle of the beach, it's like it's a whole
So
little.
they set it up because I don't remember seeing. Or,
No, it's built.
oh,
Like,
it's built already.
They don't set up
Really?
nothing. Yeah, it's already built there. Like it's an actual building, you know.
That's the one that, like, let's just say you go onto the island and you make a left and you go all the way down, you know, on the right hand side.
Man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
Maybe
like,
I got it confused, bro, because the one that I'm thinking
it's an
of
actual spot on the beach. So you could be
Right.
walking, then there's beach houses, and then you get to a certain part of the beach and you walk up
right.
the bar, and then you pass the bar, and it's a whole dance floor and stage that's already like established there.
Got you, man, got you. So as far as like the group, bro, ustedes, I guess you were saying your dad is y'all's promoter now.
Yeah, he's our manager.
Y'all have disquera behind y'all, or everything's run with y'all?
We're independent, bro.
Independent.
Yeah, we're independent.
Y'all like it like that?
It's
I'll be honest with you, man. Y'all do a hell of a job with all y'all's promotion, and I know just talking to you a little bit that you were saying that you sometimes mess with the videos, and your boy that came with you, man, shot by Daza.
Shot by Doza. Shout out to Doza.
Yeah, Doza, man. He does a hell of a job.
He
too,
films bro. and you know, we all at it. We all, hey man, what you think about this? What you think about that? Like we do everything.
Y'all stay up till 3 a.m. drinking, editing.
It'd be like that, man.
Is that what y'all were doing yesterday?
Nah, this was more of a man. We're off. Like
I got you. Carne asada type stuff.
Yeah. Your back to your question, do I like it? It's more of a and shout out to everybody that's with a label. Nothing against the label. We were with the label as well for 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And now that we're independent, I feel like you could do what you want.
There's no limits, huh?
There's no limits to you got to do this, you got to do that.
And don't feel bad for I mean, I always make it clear on my podcast, bro. This is your opinion. Mm-hmm. It's not for anybody to get offended. Like, I know I'm not no musician, and something that I might say to you, you're gonna be like, man, this dude dumb. And somebody out there gonna be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just my opinion. It's what I think. Yeah. So I mean, you feel free to say whatever.
Well, I mean,
you can say cuss words or whatever.
We were independent for a long time, and then we were like, man, we want to get in the studio. So, we had a disquera behind us, and it was good, bro. Shout out to them. Everything went good, and our contract was over, and now we're back to being independent. And now, like, my brother's like, hey, man, I wrote a song. Boom. All right, cool. Let's come tomorrow. We'll stay up to 3 or 4 in the morning. We'll record it. Okay, you know what? It's done. You know what? Hey, Doza, let's shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shoot. Okay, here's the SD card. Let's edit. Let's say we finish recording at 2 in the morning, and they're here with me now, so they're my witnesses. We finished at 2 in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning. I text them, hey, what y'all think? Here's the video.
Damn it, boy.
And it's like, it's more of a
turnaround. And
and sometimes I'm not that quick, but sometimes I am. And, being independent, you could do what you want. You do what you want. And like I said, shout out to everybody that's with a label, because when you got a label, you have a lot of people behind you. Hey, you want to do this, you want to do that. And it happens. It happens.
I guess there's privileges, and I guess not so much privilege part of being with a disquera and being on your own.
The thing is, it's hard when you're independent, man. When
you're hustle 24/7, huh?
It's a hustle. There's a lot of risks. There's a lot of sacrifices. Like when you're with the disquera, te ponen en escenarios, te ponen aquí, te ponen en radio and all that, porque tienes el apoyo de la disquera,
Yeah.
And when you're independent, it's like you're calling, and it's like, hey, we got a new single, and it's a little bit more tricky. Yeah. It's a lot more tricky cuando no tienes a alguien atrás de ti, pero
that big name disquera that already has the connection. And
correct.
I guess, I mean, and again, bro, it's my opinion, and I may be wrong. You can correct me if I am, but I guess whenever you're with a disquera, I mean, and it's a well-known disquera. Como dices tú, right now, it's like a challenge. Hey, man, it's a little this or that. I guess whenever you're with a disquera, they're kind of like, hey, this is my group and this is what they got. Y si tienen that power, that club or whatever is gonna be like, okay, let them in. You know, like
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of like the privilege of having this.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean that's that, bro. I mean, like I said, shout out to everybody that's with the label right now. Like we were with the label too, and it was nice, bro. It was like we're like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
it's badass.
Yeah.
But I mean, our everything was on contract, and our contract ended, and everything was good.
You being that you were with a disquera, bro, what did you come out of now that you're not with a disquera that you feel like you learned that taught you the most?
Poseso. What I
The
just
hustle.
like the hustle, and I learned that like I mean everything in this music, bro, is hard work. Like you have to work for it.
Yeah.
Like when we were with the disquera, we got nominated for what was it, the Tejano Music Award or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't win, but we got nominated. But we got nominated because we were estábamos with the El Disco de la Disquera
Right.
that we were with. So I mean that was one memory that I'm gonna
have forever.
or we'll be there, and certain people that I personally look up to, record it there, and they'll be there, and I'll be like, oh, it's crazy to me. I was more like starstruck type stuff.
Yeah. And where was that at? San Antonio?
We were signed out of Corpus with Freddie Records, man. Shout out to Freddie Records.
Okay.
Shout out to Freddie.
That's a good name, man. That's a good. I mean, disquera. It's a heavy name.
When we first went in, bro, I was just like, Signal recorded here, Sólido, Palominos, Elida Reina, Ramon Ayala.
Right.
I mean, Jaime, todos, bro, everybody. And I was just like, we recorded our first album. And I remember, they emailed us saying, hey, y'all passed the 1 million streams. Next time y'all come, we got a little gift for y'all. So we went to the studio. And if I'm not mistaken, it was right next to Solido's album.
Mm-hmm.
Was Sencillo's album.
Damn,
on the wall.
That's badass, and like I guess, shit, being in your shoes would be a badass feeling, bro.
And it's still there, man. And like I said, shout out to the Martinez family, for taking care of us and stuff like that. So, I mean, it was a very good experience. But I mean, our contract ended, and it's business.
Yeah,
contract ended, so now we're back to being independent, and we're just releasing.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll jump into some of these questions that we got, bro.
Okay.
One of them that was kind of cool, and at the same time was how I had told you earlier, kind of makes you think. You prefer playing it free in front of 1 million people, or to get paid in front of 50?
If I'm being completely honest with you, I would play for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's badass.
I would play for free.
A lot of the people would be like, "Give me my money."
No. A lot, and back then I probably would have said, give me,
Yeah, give me my money.
Give my money.
Yeah.
But you live and you learn, and there's sometimes too, like hasta la fecha, bro. There's gigs that the budget isn't big, but we see the big picture, and it's just like, it was worth the cut.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously me, and it's well, what I've told you about me is norteño sax.
Correct.
Like I'll be honest with you, man. I've got a couple of friends that have groups, and I don't know if you're familiar with Tia Pancha and all that stuff right here down Airline.
On Airline,
yeah. And some of them have said, like, man, we'll take a Sunday gig, bro, because we go and gig and it's not gonna be that much money. They already know that, but Raza goes there, bro. So that's where the private events.
Correct.
Everybody knows that's where the money is in those privados. That's where to them that's how you're saying. We'll take a little bit of a pay cut for this gig, but we know that there's a possibility of getting dos o tres gigs, or even just one, bro, that's gonna make up for it. So
or even, man, if si no sale algo, if your subscribers go up, if somebody subscribes to our YouTube channel, if they add us on Spotify, like all that counts, all that. And to me, it's just like, that's why I was like, I prefer to play in front of the people, because we've done it several times that the budget is here, but the audience is,
way up there.
Yeah, and it works out, man.
Yeah.
It works out.
Yeah, that's a good way of seeing it, man. Because I'll be honest with you, I know people who don't see it that way.
Yeah.
It's you
Oh
know
yeah,
how
me
I've
too.
yeah,
I know
you
some
know how
people.
I've mentioned before in the previous podcast, bro. Like you don't even finish telling them like, hey, me echas la mano whenever it's already on their tip of their tongue where they're like, how much are you paying or cuánto hay or this and that. And
Yeah.
I respect those people too. I mean, it's
Oh yeah, yeah.
if they're in it for the money, they're in it for the money, bro. I'm not nobody to tell them,
Correct.
what to do or how to be in it. Pero pues está chingón that there is musicians who actually do it for the love and not just for the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, bro, because I mean this is what we do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
My job is Sencillo. My brother's job is Sencillo, and
You don't have a Monday through Friday?
no, I'm just full time Sencillo. So it does get hard. Like I said, being in the music, it comes with a lot of risks, and you got to sacrifice. A lot of your time. Like the money. Like I said, the budgets. Sometimes they're here, but there's a long road, and we'll see the light one day.
You're my first on this podcast for a lot of things, bro. You're the first full-time musician. You're the first one that didn't ask for beer and asked for whiskey. Yeah, man. So yeah, it's badass, bro. And it's como dicen, big props to you and your brother and your family, actually, bro, to be running it like that and I mean, shit. That's what you're living, bro. Believe it or not, is a lot of musicians' goals. Just to make it off music and that's it. And a lot of these people watching, maybe, and even people who know you or people who don't know you that's pretty fucking badass, bro, that you're able to do that.
And shout out to all my, all of our, because it's not just me, it's not just my brother, it's not my dad, it's all of us, man. I shout out to all my team, with Somos Uno, when it's not just one, we're all one. And
how many brothers you got and how many sisters, if you don't mind me asking?
I got, with me, somos 5 hermanos y una hermana.
Okay.
Somos 6 en total.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll move on to the next one, man. I think we kind of talked about this, but I don't even know if the cameras are rolling. But what inspired you to start drumming, brother?
I mean,
or what about, was it the echando ruido as chiquillo, or
when I was young? I mean, obviously, I don't remember. My mom and my dad tell me.
Yeah.
We were living with my grandma for, a little bit. Supposedly they would say, le sacaba los sartenes, and I was, making noise. And
yeah.
I guess my dad saw that and he bought me a snare drum. And from there, he bought me a black drum set. I remember I had a black drum set.
Mm-hmm. Like an actual drum set, or still like one of your still little?
No, it was an actual. It was like a Yamaha.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was a Yamaha drum set. But I guess it was me banging on the pans that my dad probably thought,
it's weird. I guess a lot of drummers start like that because the exact same story, bro, or not the exact same story, but the exact same, I guess, line of story is with Josecillo, the drummer for Altitud Norteña.
Okay.
His mom and his dad, I know them, and they said that, este desde chiquillo siempre nos sacaba los trastes y andaba ahí haciendo su ruido.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
That's what he does now, bro. He's a drummer. So I guess everybody starts with the trastes, huh?
I know, man. Shout out to my grandma for putting up with all my crazy shit.
Man, bro. So that one, okay, so that one. What about being on stage do you like the most, bro?
One thing that I love, bro, and I mean, you that know about the music.
Mm-hmm.
Some drummers are on stage and they're just like jamming, right? And sometimes I'll be jamming, but sometimes I read the crowd, bro. And what I love is like when I see the crowd singing our song, I feel like, man, we got to make another song so they could sing. And they there's two crowds. There's crowds that dance. Well, there's 3 crowds. There's the dancers. There's the ones that just sit there and watch you, and then there's people that just look at you and they're singing your songs. And everybody, I'm very grateful for todo el público.
Which one do you prefer? I know the ones that just sit there is not. and even though you're thankful for them, but you prefer to see people moving to your music, or you prefer them singing it?
Well, the thing is, like the few times that I've been to a concert, I'm chilling, bro. I'm just sitting down. You know what I'm saying?
That whiskey.
And then the whiskey kicks in, then I'll start dancing.
Yeah.
So like like that's why I understand people that sit down. They're probably waiting for a certain whiskey level,
a little tick.
and then there's the people that are singing. I'm just like, man, like that's so badass, bro. Like they're singing our song. Then there's people that they're just dancing all night, and I'm just like, hell yeah, let's keep it going. I'll talk. I'll say it on the mic. Hey, dale otro, dale otra.
Yeah.
They're like, why? I'm like, look up, bro. Like they're dancing,
Yeah, that's me. Whenever I went to Arena Theater with Intocable, bro. At first, I was just chilling. After about 2 or 3 rounds of Bocana, bro.
That's it.
I was up and then singing and all this and that, and then by the end of the night, I was like in the little what are they called, the runways or whatever, dancing and.
So there's 3 kinds, there's 3 kinds or whatever, and I'm like I said, I'm grateful for everybody, even the people that go and just standing there, and you don't have to dance, you don't have to sing, you don't have to do nothing.
Yeah,
just the fact that you left your house and you purchased a ticket to see us play, that means the world to us. Yeah. Yes.
So this one, I'm just gonna add this to it. What is off the top of your head, and you might already have the answer, but one of the events that you just is memorable to you, bro? Which one would you say, and why?
It's gonna have to be Kima, bro.
Kima.
The
one that upset your stomach.
The one that upset my stomach, bro.
Con los nervios, huh?
Yes.
How is that? I mean, and is it because you felt like you were in front of? Well, y'all play.
We have, but it's just something about that show, bro, that none of us were expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
They had told us, hey, I come out to Kima. We're doing what's it called? Tejano Sundays. Tejano Sundays.
Yeah, something like that.
And I would see the video, and it was chill. Like people were putting their lawn chairs or whatever you call them, the little fold-out chairs from Academy, and their tents, and it was chill. Like there's like a water thing in the middle, so it was like it wasn't a concert type stuff. It was more like a
family environment.
Yeah, like kids running around. So that's what we were expecting, bro. Mm-hmm. And we got there. We're doing sound check, and there's already people putting their. While we're doing sound check, they're lining up chairs, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, So I go back to the room. I had my family with me in the room, and we went to the balcony. I walk in. I was probably gone for 45 minutes, an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I look back out the balcony, and I was just like, "You're kidding, bro! You're kidding!" Like I was already dressed and everything, ready to go on stage. And my dad comes and knocks on my door. And he's like, hey, come on, man. The security had to escort us through the back because it was just too crowded.
Right.
I said, Dad, I need 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes. He's like, why? I was like, man, my stomach hurts. And
I got the boo-boos.
I got the bubble guts. Yeah. I was like, man, I can't. And he was like, what you mean? Like, y'all about to start? And I was like, no, we're not. I can't.
Yeah.
I said, I just need 5 minutes.
You should have been like, start fada.
Something. And then the thing is, like, when we usually start like that with, like, when we have, like, I see concerts outside, I start drum wise, okay. or we all start something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I need to wait for me. And they waited for me 5 minutes. And as soon as they escort us out, our intro comes on, our staff, shout out to all the staff, they're handing us our in-ears and handing me drumsticks. And I'm just like, my heart's just, and the whole night, three of the 4 songs that we played, we'll break it down, and the crowd was singing, and it goes back to your previous question. Like, right. That to me, bro, it was just like, man, that's
gotta be a badass feeling, bro.
This is crazy, bro.
Not just because, como dices tú, you got people singing your songs. You have people, because you, obviamente, como dicen, mosqueaste the event before, so you knew correct. That how it was supposed to be.
Correct.
And then you go outside and see that it's, not what it was, but in a better way.
Correct.
And on top of that, bro, Chemo's right outside Houston, so that's in your hometown. You get in your backyard, you could say, I guess.
Yes.
And I guess that's pretty badass, bro.
Yeah, and shout out to everybody that showed up and showed love to the Kima show, and shout out to everybody that was able to get merch and the people that didn't. So we sold out. We sold out, and
damn.
That's another thing. Like, people in the crowd, they're like. It got to a point where they were putting the girls on the shoulders, and I was just like, man, what the hell? Like, I remember seeing that a long time ago.
Up on the stage and everything.
Something like that. I didn't get one thrown at me, but I've seen some shit.
I sit in the back.
I peep everything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But no, I seen, the crowd singing our songs and the crowd wearing a Sencillo shirt, a Sencillo hat, and it's just like, man, bro, like, It was an amazing. And then when we get off stage, like sometimes everybody leaves. Like, okay, the show's over. Bye. They stayed and they followed us. You know, in the room, and we took pictures with almost everybody. I think it was everybody. I think we didn't stop till everybody left, right, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
badass, bro. That's of course I can't live the moment in your shoes, but I can just imagine. You know, and
I'm still not over it, bro.
Yeah.
We had one lady. Oh, y'all played at my 15, or was it my wedding? Now y'all playing at my daughter's 15, and it was people that have been following us and usually, you know, I'm like, man, like I'm super grateful. Hey man, get you a shirt or get you something. But I had nothing to give away, just Sencillo towels. I was like, man, get some towels, you know.
Take my drumstick.
I gave away my drumsticks. There was a kid right in the front, and he had a Sencillo hat, and he was just like jamming, bro.
Jamming.
And the night, the security, you know, they got in front of us. I was like, hey, no, bring him on stage. And he was like, who? And I was like, you know, bring the little kid on stage. I gave him my drumsticks, and I took him with me. You know, they escorted him and his family. His mom and his dad were with them. They took him upstairs, and I gave him my drumsticks.
That's badass, bro. That's badass. I guarantee that kid ain't never gonna forget that.
Yeah, shout out to them, man, for showing up.
Yeah. Man, so that's pretty badass, bro. To sum that up, that's badass for me. Another one that I got about 2 or 3, but
okay,
it was asked in different ways.
Okay,
but what makes up your kit? Like sticks, cymbals, etc. What are you jamming with right now?
Well, my drums are DW Collector Series.
Mm-hmm.
My cymbals are all Peisty. I just upgraded cymbals. Shout out to my guys out in Cymbal Fusion. Shout out to Eric, Bear, Chris, Brian. Shout out to all of them. You know, they've been taking care of me for a while now, bro.
Oh yeah,
for a while. Ever since my gold drum set, they've been taking care of me, and till this day, man, it's just.
That's one thing that como te digo, bro. You know, whenever you said I'll go on, I started los mosqué. I'll be honest.
Oh, yeah?
with you. Yeah, I started going into YouTube and seeing all that, and that's how I came across your boy too with the photography and all that stuff. And one thing that I can say, bro, is you always keep a badass drum set, bro.
Oh, thank you, bro.
The bass cover también está chingón. Right? Which one do you have right now? The Be Someone?
Right now I have Be Someone.
Yeah. Before
that, I had the.
Was it a Joker one? Did I?
No, it was Michael Myers. It was Michael Myers, and then after Michael Myers, it was the Joker.
Okay. You create your own and then go get them done, or you just?
Well, my conga player is my compadre. Shout out to my conga player Noe.
Okay.
And he has a printing company. He's the one that does all our Sencillo merch and hats, and he also does drum heads, and he's the one that does all my.
Oh, okay. What's the? They have Instagram.
And Cepeda's Printing. Shout out to Cepeda's Printing.
Nice.
And I'll literally I literally just told him. I said, hey man, I was with him Saturday. I said, hey, you know, Halloween is already coming up. I already got an idea, so I pitched my idea to him, and he'll put it together. He'll send me a few samples. I'm like,
you want to say it or no?
Yeah, I'll say it. I'm like a big Halloween fan, bro. Like I got Michael Myers tatted on my arm.
No shit.
Yeah, I got it, you know. And I saw something a long time ago on TikTok. It was like Freddy, you know, Jason, Michael Myers, Chucky, Scream, but they were like not babies, but like meanies. So that's one of my idea. I'm gonna have like all the horror characters, but in like meanies with Sencillo, and then we're gonna do
kind of like you could say like the Lego characters,
something like that.
And
like yeah, and Anillos. And then another one's gonna be like the Looney Tunes, but where it says Looney Tunes he's gonna transfer that font into the Sencillo, and he's gonna trip it out a little bit.
Nice. Yeah, that's badass, bro.
That's the idea.
For the drummers who didn't know, I didn't know, bro. What was it again?
Cepeda's Printing.
Cepeda's Printing. Y'all can get y'all the drum heads, and he's based out here in Houston. So
yeah,
that's badass, bro. That's badass. As far as sticks, bro, how do you? Let me ask you, bro, because I'm not no drummer. I ain't even close to it, bro. I can't even keep a beat, my boy. But how do y'all? What is the difference, and why do they go about being different drumsticks, bro? I mean, call me dumb, but I mean,
you're not dumb, bro.
I figured a stick was a stick, bro. Like,
I mean, a stick is a stick.
Yeah,
it's a stick, but
is it the preference?
There's skinny sticks. There's thicker sticks. Me, brother. Me personally, I I can't use the really thin ones, bro.
Yeah.
I can't. I have some not some
Girthy.
marching bands, not some big marching band either ones, but I have those tres los que tengo.
Also, marching bands are
they're big, bro.
No shit.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that, man, and I do because como te digo, I've been around musicians enough to where it's like everybody always has different ones or different colors, and I think they even go by weight, or something like, or is it?
It's by size,
by
bro.
size,
It's like
okay.
5B, 5A,
okay,
stuff like that.
And I just didn't know the difference, bro. I'll be honest.
Yeah, there's a big difference, bro. There's some like when I go to Guitar Center, I take them out the pack and I beat them 1 or 2. Some are real shallow in the inside, some are real rellenos, I guess we could say.
Yeah.
But yeah, a stick is a stick. Like at the end of the day, if I forget my drumstick bag and there's a pair of drumsticks,
I'll use them.
I'm gonna use them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use them. But it's just more of a preference. Like, I prefer this. I prefer that.
Yeah. And is there a brand that you prefer?
Right now I'm running Big Firth, bro. But for a while I was, using Pro Mark and back to Cepeda's printing. I had a vision too. I said, hey man, I want my own sticks, laser with my autograph and Sencillo.
No shit.
So I did. I think it was like 24. I probably broke like 5 or 6 of them, and the rest I gave them away. When I posted them, I said, hey man, I was just testing the waters, bro. I wasn't gonna sell them. I was not gonna sell them because I won't sell them.
Yeah.
Tested the water. If you want one, at any of the shows, just ask me for them, and I gave them all away, bro.
No shit.
Yeah, I gave them all. I didn't think people would want, my drumsticks. But shout out to.
I'm telling you, bro, you got a name behind you, man, and it's not just because you're sitting here, but I see it, man. I mean, like I see on your posts, and I see, like como te digo, whenever I posted that the questions, like we narrowed them down because just how you were saying that you got questions, they were all kind of different, but
correct,
different wording, should I say, but same meaning type of questions. But you have a lot of people out there, man, that really do truly follow you.
No, man, I appreciate all of
Yeah.
y'all, man. I'm super grateful for all the support, and it could be a like on Instagram or a ticket that you buy to a show or anything. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, this one is kind of gonna be it's weird because this one was actually mine, bro, and I didn't know that you were part owner of Sencillo, and I didn't know you. So, what do you like most about Sencillo, and what do you dislike about it, or what do you? I'm not gonna say dislike because it's your own group, and I don't feel like you should dislike, but what do you feel like y'all can improve on? Should I say?
Like improve?
Yeah, like what do you most like about your group, and what do you feel like you can improve? So I guess it's a two.
I like the team. I like, and I'm very grateful for the team that we got right now. And one thing that I would want to improve would have to be probably making time for each other. Probably, because everybody got their own thing going on. Probably, try to get everybody together a little bit more and spend more time together. As I would say, like, I don't want to just see you on the weekend. Yeah. Let's hang out during the week too. Let's make some time, and it doesn't always have to be about music. And bring the girls along, and let's go bowling. Let's have some whiskey on a Wednesday or something.
Hell yeah, you can come over anytime on a Wednesday, bro. We drink. Speaking of you holding, what's up with your boy? Holding that drink over there. Look at that. Son los nervios still, or what?
Hey, I'm still a little nervous, bro. This the first podcast I ever do by myself.
Really?
Usually we do interviews and stuff, and like I had told you, we always do it together. So hey, Jorge Flores, baterista de Grupo Sencillo. That's it. That's all I say. That's it. It's Mark and our MC. That nobody like.
Right.
Like, I don't really get to talk.
Yeah.
I'm real shy, bro.
It's all about you today, boy.
Me and whiskey.
Yeah. No, but that's so I guess that's something that how you're saying you wish you could improve more time within your teammates.
Correct.
Kind of.
I would yes.
And what about your maybe I missed it, bro. Maybe it's the whiskey already kicking in, but what about Sencillo do you like? Oh, you said your team. Right?
I love and I'm very grateful for my team and
yeah. And it's pretty bad. So as far as I know you said a lot of it is family.
Correct.
But go through your team, bro. So obviously the accordion player, your brother.
Yeah, accordion player is my brother. I'm the drums. My compadre Noe's the conga player.
Mm-hmm.
Henry's my bass player. Carlos is my bajo player, segundero. Pepe.
Carlos is a bad. Carlos, bro, mi respetos, bro. From the videos and stuff that I've seen, that boy gets down. I've always had something about bajo, bro. I always said that if I was going to be a musician, it was going to be sax player, which I tried in high school, and I would break my reeds because I didn't know music.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to take the fucking test, bro. And bajo sexto, I had one for a bit. And le moví un poco. But yeah, Carlos, big shout out.
Shout out to Carlos.
Yeah, definitely.
And Pepe's Pepe's on MC. He's our MC. Mm-hmm. And then staff wise, we go to my nephew Anthony. He's my drum tech. We go to Axel. He's the conga tech. Mm-hmm. Sets up congas. Then David, that's our camera guy.
Okay.
Joel, he's our engineer. Johnny, he's our light guy. Melvin, he's a floater. He lo que se necesita, el vato responde.
Él sabe lo todo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then we got Danny, he's our sales rep. He does all our merchandise.
Okay. And and your dad is the promoter.
And my dad's the manager, and my mom's the accountant.
Yeah. That's a pretty good team y'all got, bro. I mean, I don't know, other than you, I'll be honest with you, I don't know none of these guys. Well, I met Mark. We what is Regionarios now? Used to be Pencos.
Okay.
Whenever they did lives,
shout out to Pencos.
Yeah, and I did their live videos.
Oh,
not these last ones that they did, but the previous.
The ones that were in the horse stall, or it was some stalls.
No. It was inside of a.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
It was inside of some hall, bro.
Yes. Okay.
So that's where I met Mark. Mark's the one who did the audio for them.
Correct.
Yes. So that's the very little that I know Mark, bro. We just communicated that day. I gave him my card if they ever need anything,
Okay.
And other than that, that's before I knew you, bro. Don't hate.
That's crazy because I remember my brother telling me something about, hey, he's the camera guy or something.
Yeah.
That in this small world.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
we're here.
So that's the only time that I've met, but just y'all's vibes, bro. Like I'll be honest with you, y'all's film, the videos, the uploads that y'all do on como se dice, on Instagram, the reels and stuff like that. It seems like a cool ass environment, bro. Like it's always just chill, and because there are some groups, bro. Believe it or not, I've been around some, bro. That as soon as you get on their van or as soon as they get on stage, it's just like. That's it, bro. Like they ain't no fun. Yeah, bro. Y'all probably know too, man. They like no fun.
Bro, it be like that sometimes. O sea, es como cualquier persona. A veces they got some shit going on, and sometimes I get there and I'm just like, I'm not fucking with nobody, bro. And that's bad. Yeah. But I'm being honest. Yeah. I'll own up to it. Like sometimes I'm like, hey, like, what's up, G? What's up? Yeah. But sometimes I'm like, man, what's up, bitch? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll be chilling. Hey, bring some whiskey, and then we'll be drinking. And when I'm in a good mood, I turn up the radio in our bus. I turn it all the way up, and we're all dancing. And before we get on stage, just badass puros, good vibes and shit like that. But
that's strong, bro.
Ese sí te gustó.
That was strong, bro.
He took one. Hey, he looked at me. He took one sip. He put it down already.
Yeah, bro. I took one sip and it started hitting the side of my tongue. I was like, oh shit, strong. All right, bro. So yeah, for real. Cut myself off, bro. So this one's pretty cool, man. Como te digo, it was somebody from. He didn't follow me. He followed you. Okay. But I guess if there was one group that you could get on stage with and play with, who would it be? What song and why that song?
There's two groups right now.
Two?
There's two groups.
Start off with the first one.
The first one is Solido, bro.
Solido?
I'm a big Solido fan. And
what song? If they told you, hey, échate un palomazo, ¿cuál canción quieres? Y nomás uno y lo te bajas.
Solo una vez.
Solo una vez?
Man.
Why is that? You like the beat? You like the wording? You like
that fucking song is. I mean, I know, bro. I have a lot of Solido songs. I'm a big Solido fan, bro. Yeah. And I'm not afraid to admit it. Like I'm a big Solido fan.
Como digo yo y todos mis amigos te chorrean.
Yeah. And even, I mean, we've played together several times, a few times or whatever. And
you ever got on stage with them?
Never.
Damn.
One time we played together, and I don't know what happened. They had another show, and last minute we let them borrow our instruments, drums, congas, everything.
Gotcha.
I was a groupie right next to the stage. I was like, I can't believe he's playing on my drum set, And you know,
Videoing
shout out to Chiquis, Rolo, Ben, and Fernando, Ray Johnson. Saludos a todos. I'm a big Solido fan. So if I could play with two, you said one.
Yeah.
Two is
the other
Solido
one?
and Duelo.
Duelo.
Yeah.
What song with Duelo?
Bienvenido al amor.
Damn it, boy.
Yeah. No reason, but it's just
boy in love.
It's that whiskey, man. I should have just asked for water, bro.
Right? nah, that's badass, bro. So I guess and on that song, why that? You know, is it just something that you know, something that you like the vibe of it, or?
I follow Huerito Ayala.
Okay.
And when he was with Duelo, he drummed with Duelo for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a video of him playing it live, and I was just like, man, motherfucker wrecks, bro. Like, he fucking wrecks.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't know about other musicians, but I like listening to live versions of songs.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he played that song live was mamalón.
Yeah.
Mamalón.
Yeah. Man, I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm the opposite.
You like listening to studio?
Yeah, bro, because I mean, now they're getting better at it.
Correct.
But back in the day, bro, like, you hear that. You could I don't know, I guess because, como te digo, I've always loved music, bro. And even though I'm not a musician, I've always paid attention to little shit like that. And you could always hear that little bit of that.
Yeah.
That shit would get the shit out of me, bro. I'd be like, change that shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, since we're like, I mean, you're very familiar with the you know, music industry. The reason I like live is I mean, it happens in the live too, but like our live sessions, like it's live. Like we're recording, we're recording audio and video at the same time.
Right.
And a lot of studio work that was released, it's not the musicians that are on stage.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So it's, you know, it's two different. Like there's a
I won't even make you throw nobody under the bus, but
no, I'm not gonna throw nobody in the bus. Like there's badass studio musicians, there's badass live musicians. But me personally, I like the live.
You know, I'll be honest with you, that is the second time that I hear that, bro.
Oh yeah?
That is the second time that I hear that there's musicians that are badass studio musicians, and then there's ones that, you know, are badass on stage musicians. What do you think is the difference, bro? Because me personally, bro, like, and again, I ain't no musician, it's just my opinion, bro. Like, I feel like if you can do it in the studio, if you can do it on stage, why can't you be the same person in the studio? Even more so because you ain't got nobody in front of you. What do you feel like would be the difference between being
honestly, bro, I
guess it just depends on everybody, huh?
I mean, I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know. But it's not like not throwing shit. Like I'm not throwing shit at nobody. I'm being honest. Like I like the live shit. Like if you go through my playlist right now, it's a bunch of live shit, and the studio shit is a lot of Solido and Duelo. It's like the shit that I listen to. You know, right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
So if there was one group, bro,
okay,
Solido or Duelo, which one would it be?
For me to get on stage,
just overall that you prefer.
Solido,
like if you want to go get on your car right now, what's the first group? If you had to say, hey, for the rest all the way home, there's gonna be one group that I'm gonna jam to. Which one would it be?
Bro, that's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one.
If we're gonna say it depends at the stoplight if it's raining or
not. Man, bro, because they'll both be at 100 the whole way home.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah. Like I'm telling you, I'm a huge Solido fan and Duelo. I mean, I'm bro. I listen to a lot of music, bro. I listen to everybody, and I even listen to my own friends, bro. I listen to Secreto. I listen to De Parranda. I listen to a lot of Frontera. Like I listen to everybody.
Right.
I listen to everybody.
Right.
But like Solido, like we play with them next month at Rodeo here in Houston. And
you're already waiting for it.
I'm waiting, bro. And not just that, we play on my birthday.
Oh, that's the one that you told me, huh? Pull up. Yeah.
I was just like, bro, like it's on my birthday. Like I remember I was laying down in the back of the bus and my dad was like, hey, I just booked Rodeo with Solido. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, on your birthday. I'm like, shut Yeah.
Be like, cállate,
Shut up. Asústame one time.
Hell yeah.
So I was
That's
like,
badass,
I'm
bro.
looking forward to
I
that.
almost should have said that's badass because it's one of your favorite groups, your birthday, and you're sharing the stage with them. Shit.
Yeah, bro. I would.
To this dude's wife, you ain't even gotta buy him nothing. Just make sure he shows up to it.
Yeah, I'm just man. And just crazy is they just asked me, hey, what you doing for your birthday? I'm playing El Rodeo with
If I
Sólido.
told you,
I'm gonna be El Rodeo with Sólido.
yeah.
Pull up.
Yeah, that's badass, bro. That is badass. Man, another one, bro. That this one wasn't asked, but I'm just gonna ask it because I ask everybody who's on here.
Okay.
Who are your top 5 drummers, and why?
Top 5 drummers. Okay.
Let's start off at number 5.
And not because they're number 5, it's my least or anything. I mean, look,
they're probably all number ones.
They're probably all they're all number ones to me. Shout out to my boy Joey Jimenez. Joey Jimenez, he used to jam with Cumbia Kings, and he went with Signo, and now he's doing his own. I think he's jamming with Jaime Dianda right now or something like that.
Okay.
Shout out to Joey. I'm a big Rene from Intocable.
El Tío René.
El Tío René.
Yeah.
He's cold, bro.
Yeah. He's funny, bro.
He's funny as fuck, bro.
I don't
on the vlogs, he be talking shit.
Well, I remember that one where he was with the estos traen tantas computadoras ahora que pueden hasta volar un pinche astronauta hasta Mars or something like that.
Yeah, he's like, all these computers and I'm still playing.
Yeah.
¿Para qué quieres tanto mugrero?
Yeah, he was like, antes andábamos con un canal de 16 y this and that. Yeah.
So, shout out to Renee. Otro que tiene un pinche groove que can't be touched is Brian from Secreto. Brian from Secreto.
Is he local here, bro, or is he from the Valley?
He's from the Valley, bro.
He's from the Valley. Okay.
Yeah, him and his brother Leo, they're the bass player for Secreto.
Okay.
They're brothers, and Mike, shout out to Mike.
Okay.
Son tres hermanos. And Brian has a badass groove. That's number 3. Growing up, bro, I remember looking at Mario Padilla on YouTube.
Pesado, huh?
Yeah, Mario Padilla is
that pesado?
He was yes, he was with Pesado, and I was watching him with the Cachorros.
Cachorros.
Yeah, he was with Cachorros, and shout out Mario Padilla, and another drummer that plays really, really good, bro. Is Borrego. He plays with Mia 22 right now. He used to play with Rebellion.
That's where I think I've heard him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's from here, right?
He's from here, yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Shit, I don't know where he's at right now, but where's he from? He's from here, right?
Be like, boy, stop hiding.
And yeah, so Borrego and like I said, none of these
in a specific order.
In a specific order.
Yeah.
This is just a ball of my favorite drummers. And last but not least, Cheque, bro. Cheque from Los Morales. Shout out to my boy Cheque.
Yeah.
That motherfucker there is a monster, bro.
Really?
He's a fucking monster.
That's another group, bro, that pues ya sabes como Spotify works. You know, you put this on and all these other groups start popping. Well, actually, y'all have y'all did a collab with them, or something like that?
Yeah, we have a few collabs with Morales.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where. But I'll be honest with you, I'm just being straight up. I didn't really pay attention to the drums. I thought it was you, so I didn't really.
Well,
did you record them or did
some? If I'm playing the weed or drinking whiskey on the side, he's on the drums. Okay. Or if he's playing the weed, I'm on drums. But
okay.
But yeah, shout out to my boy Cheque, man. Cheque, Borrego, Brian, Joey, Mario, and Renee. Like, those are 5 that I personally could say, like, pinches vatos, like they're fucking badass, bro.
Bestias.
They're fucking badass, bro.
Yeah. Man, let me ask you about this one, bro. And it's only because it's very rare that I ask a drummer and they don't say him. Creo que es hermano de Ramón Ayala.
Jose Luis Ayala.
Yeah. What do you think of his beat?
Nah, bro. Like,
I mean, obviously he's a big part of Ramón Ayala, but
and en paz descanse.
Mm-hmm.
He is one of a kind, and him and Juanito, it's like, man, dude, I've heard a recording where his son was recording, and it was just that chop was there, just like his dad was playing.
Yeah.
But and yeah, bro, like Ayala is Ayala, like
Yeah.
period. Like
Yeah.
that's he's a master, bro. He's a goat.
Yeah.
He's a goat.
Yeah, definitely, man. Because and I'll be honest with you, bro. Like you're the first drummer that I have on here. But he is, just being around the music. Everybody siempre decía, el baterista de Ramón.
Yeah. Him and like now, like you made me narrow it down to 5, but bro, I could be here all night. Like
yeah,
like,
of course.
Ayala,
Yeah.
La Firma's drummer, the Voz de Mando's drummer, like bro, like La Leyenda's drummer. When Leyenda back then, I forgot his name, man, but they literally just posted him not too long ago. Nacho from La Firma he's a really good drummer too. We could talk all night about all these drummers that
Yeah, and como dices tú, it's not anything that you have them like 1 through 5 or
no, it's
that.
nothing like that.
Because each drummer you might say, well, I like this about him or I like that about him, and
yeah, like check it for example. Right now they're in that cumbia drive.
Mm-hmm.
He's wrecking that cumbia groove, but this motherfucker, you play a conjunto song, he gonna wreck that.
Macizo too.
Oh man, because Los Morales, they're a conjunto band.
Mm-hmm.
They were a conjunto. They did cumbias, but they're like conjunto at heart. So they got that conjunto groove that not just anybody could touch,
Right.
And then they started doing that cumbia wave, and they added that groove that they were throwing the conjunto to the cumbias, and it's speaking for itself right now, bro.
Itself, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, como te digo, after listening to y'all's music and them popping up and stuff like that, I heard a couple of songs from them. I was like, damn. I pick up my phone off the center console. I was like, damn, who's this? And
yeah, no, shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. They're doing really good right now, bro. Really good.
So to our last question, man. What's your pre-show routine?
Is that like since I get to the show or like before I get on stage?
Whatever. I mean, you gotta take like 4 shots of whiskey, or what you feeling?
I mean, when I get there, I do sound check. I go back in the bus. I take a nap. Wake up. Probably go get something to eat. And then by that time, all the staff is done doing what they got to do. And Joe will be like, "What's a little bottle or what? Let's go get a bottle." We go to the gas station, get the big, 32 ounce full ice, get some Sprite, some Crown Apple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even though we're not allowed,
and it ain't even got to be Sprite, boy. I saw all them stories during the week. I was telling you, bro. I was like, man, this dude's over here with Big K. I'll be honest with you, bro. Here at this house, I told you, HEB, bro. Like that fucking. I don't even remember. It's not Big Red. I think it's like fucking Candy Red or something.
Candy Red,
bro. That's just better than Big Red.
Man,
bro. All bullshit aside.
What people know about Dr. Thunder, bro? Oh. What you know about Dr. Thunder?
Yeah.
But nah, bro. That's basically that. I don't drink before every show, but I'll have me like a cup or two, and then when I get off stage, it's go time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it.
So on your birthday, whenever you play with your favorite group, it's gonna be go time from the moment you get there, or what?
Negative.
No. Business first.
Business first.
Yeah. Could you almost just like could you jam drunk as fuck? Have you ever done it?
I have, but as soon as I got off stage, my dad was like, "Vente pa acá.
I need to talk to you.
I need to talk to you. La estás cagando."
Nah, for real.
Nah, like my dad.
Let me ask you this, man. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
But your dad still be getting on y'all's ass, huh?
Hasta la fecha, bro. Yeah. And it's like he drew a line.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm your dad, I'm your friend, and I'm your manager.
Yeah.
At this, so just because I'm your dad doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. Like, I don't care if the band is yours. I don't care if the band is his. Like, you gotta, your
He's
presence.
that A.B. Quintanilla.
He's that.
Oh, Sencio.
He's that A.B. Quintanilla. Like,
yeah.
Hey, man, like,
yeah.
It mainly be me sometimes, bro. Like, sometimes
really?
I'll get a little bit too much, and
out of everybody on the stage, not including your crew. Who gets the dirtiest?
Shit. Me and Carlos could fuck some shit up, man.
The bajo player?
The bajo player. Mark, the reason I don't say Mark, because I've witnessed my brother drink a 24 pack. He chilling, bro. He chilling.
And he drinks Bud Light, huh?
He drinks Bud Light.
Bro, he tripped me out that day. And shout out to Mark, bro. Whenever he pulled up to that place, bro, he had like he didn't have no beer with him.
Okay.
But in between songs, whenever they would record, he'd go outside and come back with a Bud Light. And come back with a Bud Light. I'm like, and no disrespect to Bud Light, because shit, if it's there, I drink it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But nowadays, everybody drinks Michelob, bro.
Yeah, everybody's
on that Michelob, and old boy kept coming in with Bud Light. I'm like,
yeah. And that's why I don't say Mark, because Mark, I'm saying, I've witnessed him drink 24 pack, even more than a 24 pack, and like Mark's fun when he drinks, but it's like he's not fucked up. And me and Carlos, we've gotten drunk.
Mark's got that stomach of a tank, then, bro.
Man, I don't know what it is, bro. He could drink, and he's just like, he'll still get on stage, and sometimes I get the big old cups of whiskey, and I'm just gulping them up. And by the time I get on stage, I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? And I already see my dad. Yeah, I already see my dad at the end of the night. I'm like, damn, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, man, we're about at an hour. That's kind of what I usually keep my stuff to. At a pretty good place to round it off. But man, from my part, bro, keep doing what you're doing. You and the whole crew, including your back dude, all your helpers, or how you call them, the Sensio crew.
Yeah, the
Sensio crew. I'm sorry. And ya comenzó el pinche whiskey.
Ya no le den.
Pero just how I told your boy with the camera, he a badass dude. Y'all keep doing what y'all's doing, bro. Como te digo, the time de los Mosque, all the vibes and everything, the YouTube videos, the recordings, the music, everything was badass, bro.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you.
Again, thanks for coming on.
No, thank you for inviting, bro.
I'll give you the mic, bro, if you want to give your shout out. Saludos to your family.
Saludos a toda la familia. Shout out to all my friends and family once again for, supporting lo que es la empresa Sencillo, supporting Crazy Ape. Shout out to everybody that asks questions, and thank you for the continuous support.
Yeah. Man, you're the first one. How I mentioned, bro, asked for whiskey, the first drummer. You the first one that came rolling deep. I was like, this boy thinks I'm gonna rob him or what? He was like, bro, I'm gonna take my boys with me. I'm like, hey, bro, it's only a podcast. Ain't nobody trying to hold you up.
Nah, it's not even none of that, bro. When I really don't do things like this, and when I do, it's just like
well, just know
I call my brother. I'm like, hey, bro, and then my cousin too.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, man.
Well, just know, man, you, them, and the rest of your crew, bro. If you ever want to come down, I eventually want to get enough to where how we were talking. Get engineers on here, get the crew.
Yeah.
Get enough mics and everything to hit up like the whole group. So hopefully we can run this again one day and bring Mark and everybody.
Yeah, bro.
And you always had a place.
Yeah, I told my brother, and he's down. He's down.
Yeah.
So whenever
I already messaged that boy. He didn't reply. He ain't down.
He told me he was down. He's probably on the request.
Yeah, probably in that bug on the request. Huh?
But nah, I had told him. He told me he was down. But the staff, bro. I mean, if you want to get the staff in,
yeah, man, that's definitely something that I do want to do, man, because a lot of things that not being in the music industry,
correct.
I know a little bit of it, but let's just say, for example, you show up to a quinceañera, a wedding, a dance, or something like that. The first thing that you're there is like, oh, mira, ahí está el grupo. But you don't ever stop and think, like, 5 hours before the group even showed up.
The staff
was already there in Chinga, and they make it happen, bro.
They do.
They make it happen. Just how I was telling your boy with the camera, like, shit, we'll come on here and we'll talk nothing but camera, bro. We'll be nerds for a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, because he too has a big role in y'all's thing, man. Everything that's on y'all's page is cool as fuck. I told him, man, I was like, it's badass.
Yeah.
He's a badass behind the camera.
I guess it's cool to get the what you're trying to do is like, okay,
open it up for everybody.
The band
bro.
is cool, but like without the band, without the staff,
exactly.
The band,
exactly. Yeah.
So it's cool. It's cool to to be honest, I'll watch it. I want to know what they have to say. You know, whatever questions that you're gonna ask, I'm excited to know how
Who do
they
you
feel.
not like the drummer?
Yeah, well, I hate taking them drinks.
Yeah. Fool drinks too much,
bro. Oh, I forgot one guy. I'm so sorry. Shout out to my boy Axel, man. I forgot about Axel. Or I didn't say Axel. I did.
Yeah, you just
Man, edit that out. This the whiskey, bro.
Y todavía te falta, bro. You can't leave me on the second one and you on the first one, boy.
You're right.
So we're gonna cut these mics off and we still gonna sit here. But bro, como te digo, I appreciate the time. I appreciate making the time out of your schedule to come down and being part of this podcast. For everybody who's watching, I'm gonna leave George's group and Instagram and all of their information, how to get in contact with them. Go check them out. They got Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, todas las
platas. Todas plataformas digitales.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the whiskey's definitely kicking, bro. We gotta roll this shit up. I can't even say that shit no more. Pero, como te digo, man, thank you, bro, and
thank you, man.
Anybody who's watching made it this far, man, hit that like, subscribe, and pues de mi parte, I appreciate it. Y muchas gracias. Ahí estamos.